you've mentioned here right now, do you think this operation was a success here in Minnesota?
Yeah, I think I just listed a bunch of people we took off the streets of the Twin Cities. So I think it was very effective as far as public safety goes. Was it a perfect operation? No.
In our breaking story today, the besieged city of Minneapolis is apparently about to experience a premature thaw. As happy-go-lucky border czar Tom Honeybaked Homan is apparently ready to pull out. Welcome to Occupy, Democrats, and please hit that subscribe button if this seems just as ridiculous to you as it does to us. This little peach is who Donald Trump turns to in difficult times for spiritual guidance. Yeah, hardly charismatic if you ask me, but I'm no judge. In our breaking story today, a subdued border czar desperately tries to change the narrative of his botched job incursion into sanctuary cities, which has been met by outrage from every decent corner of the universe. Here's a guy who's been to some of those corners in the universe.
I mean, this agency has, gone rogue. Its budget is way overbloated. It's approaching the size of the Marine Corps. They're hiring a massive amount of people, and it's pretty obvious to me they're not training them well. They're wearing tactical gear as if they were in Fallujah as special operators, tactical helmets and fatigues and, vests on the outside, military equipment to intimidate, and then they put masks on so nobody knows their identity. No name tags. We've got to get rid of the masks. They should be wearing body cameras, all of them, all of the time. And right now, they need to get out of Minneapolis and really reevaluate, what this agency should be. Kristi Noem needs to be fired, by the way. That's a good starting point here. And the senior leadership there, the ones that have implemented these policies, these people need to go.
Now, certainly, I'm not the first person to observe that the border czar is both ham-faced and ham-fisted. But wait until you see our breaking story today. It's coming up. It features a decidedly more overtly amenable, I don't buy it for a second, Tom Homan. It's our breaking story from a news conference just this morning, coming up on the other side of these highlights from yesterday. Democratic lawmakers conducted independent hearings, no Republicans involved, to address the lawless cruelty and recruited inhumanity evidenced by the masked goons of ICE. These are not noble people, and their fearless leader's latest proclamation. That's our breaking story, coming up on the other side of this.
It's disgusting, shameful, and it gets worse. Ms. Martinez, these are images of texts sent by the agent who shot you. And they're actually disturbing to read, but I think it's important for the public to see this. The agent linked an article about your shooting and texted, "Read it. 5 shots, 7 holes. I fired 5 rounds and she had 7 holes. Put that in your book, boys." Oh, well, it is what it is. Shit happens. This is someone that works for the United States government.
I am Renee Good. I am Alex Preddy. I am Silverio Villegas Gonzalez. I am Keith Porter. They should all be here today. I know each of them would trade my bullet wounds a lifetime of mental distress and a heartbeat to be able to be back with their loved ones.
I want to be clear that President Trump and his administration continue to lie about what they're doing over and over again.
Okay, let's jump right into our featured story today. Tom Homan, well, he seems to have blinked. And that is good news for the brave and true and decent citizens of Minneapolis, who have been so awfully abused by this renegade band of misfits. Take it away, Tom. No, we really mean take it away. Take it away.
Now it's effective immediately. We will draw down 700 people effective today. 700 law enforcement personnel. We have also fully integrated CBP personnel into the ICRO team structure under one unified chain of command. Not 2 chains of command. There'd be 1 chain of command here. Any large enforcement operation I've ever been involved with, There's one chain of command, and that's where we're moving forward. During my press conference last week, I announced that moving forward, ICE will be conducting targeted immigration enforcement operations, like ICE has traditionally done for decades, based on reasonable suspicion to question and detain.
Okay, within the first few chapters of the book, So You Want to Be a Dictator, one learns that the shell game of appeasing outrage over here while causing more chaos over there, well, that's standard operating procedure. Now, I guess as relates to ICE, well, time will tell. But of course, we'll be watching at Occupy Democrats, watching for hypocrisy, watching for illegality, and in the case of today's final clip, watching for sure signs of the impending apocalypse. Get a load of this.